Hey there, all my tarot junkies. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. My name is Mizzweets, and in this video, we're going to be doing a forecast reading from April to May, all for my Pisces. All right, so the three keywords that we're going to be discussing are new beginnings, renewal, and illumination. If you guys are interested in that, then keep on watching. Welcome, Pisces. This is the topics that we're going to be discussing from the middle of April to the middle of May. All right, so we have the new beginnings with Estra, and Estra's words of wisdom are, it's time for a fresh start. One cycle ends and a new one begins. Rejoice. A new you emerges. You are blossoming. All right. So the next keyword we have is renewal with Osiris, and Osiris' words of wisdom are, pay attention to your need for rejuvenation and renewal, both physically and mentally. You are invited to experience the magic of hope. The last keyword we're going to be talking about is illumination with our depiction of Hecate. All right, Hecate's words of wisdom. Examine your darker aspects. You're being shown the way forward. Your path is illuminated and there is no need to feel lost or indecisive. Something that has been lost to you will be found. Let's get into the reading. Okay, Pisces, we are here with the keyword being new beginnings. All right. This is going to be talking about the middle of April to maybe the middle of May. Okay. The cards that we have before us are the Two of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed. And then we have the Council of Light as our oracle card here. Now, basically what this means to me is that during the middle of April, this tells you to take time to focus on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Perhaps your energy was directed in the wrong place right now. Perhaps your energy was directed somewhere to where it really, you thought it was going to be something useful, but it ended up being not in your best interest. All right. The Council of Light tells you that someone is either in your corner right now, physically on this 3D plane, or either in like kind of like the spiritual realm. It says divine orchestration helpers in the subtle realm. So I feel like someone is near you, around you, either in the spirit, the spirit world, like your spirit team, your ancestors, guardian angels, things of that nature that are going to be your guides. And this is basically telling you to call on your guides to help you or assist you in order to start off on the correct foot this time. Because I feel like you've made plans and the plans got destroyed or demolished or setbacks or something like that, or you had an idea and you went for it, but then something happened and you said, well, wait a minute, I need to go back to my drawing board and reassess this. So this time you're going to need to, call upon the help of someone else. There's going to be someone here who's going to be like a counsel to kind of guide you in the right foot and guide you to start off with the right foot. So, all right, during the beginning of May, we've got our Two of Coins, and we've got our Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, not Queen of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups is over here. So basically, there's going to be a new energy coming into your life. I feel like this person requires a lot of time, like they're high maintenance. I feel like you might be working on a project with this person, or maybe you're just, you're acquainted with this person through a job. This individual might be very demanding when it comes down to respect. They're very passionate about their job. They could be, what do you call that? When they're kind of like very micromanage. They kind of micromanage everything. So you can kind of expect this person to be very demanding, but they demand respect and passion at the same time. So because they have a lot of passion, they're very strong-willed. I feel like this individual is going to be someone you can find yourself having to juggle a multitude of priorities in order to please this person. I feel like this person is not here to direct you, but to act as a guide in a sense, in order to ensure the perfect peaceful harmony in any of your endeavors. I feel like this person is going to be broadening your horizon, okay? We have the ninth house here. So that's letting me know that this person is basically a fire sign. Most likely the ninth house it's going to be Sagittarius. So there may be a Sagittarius energy that you're going to be around a lot during this month, that you might be working with or might be in your social circle, or you might be introduced to this person through a job or anything like that. I feel like this person is going to be something that's kind of high maintenance, but I feel like they're going to push you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. The job is going to be done adequate with this person. This person is very passionate about how they do things. So all right, now we've got the Ten of Wands and we've got Queen of Cups. And this is going to take place probably during the middle to the end of May. All right, so we have our Ten of Wands and our Queen of Cups. I feel like you're going to be taking on a little bit too many responsibilities with our Ten of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Cups is our caregiver, our nurse, our mother, our anybody who lends their energy in order to make you feel better. Okay, so I feel like somebody is going to be lending their energy. This could go vice versa. You could be lending your energy to them, or they could be lending their energy to you. Either way it goes, I feel like the question that needs to be asked, whether this is talking to yourself or someone else, how can you nurture others without draining your energy? Okay. I feel like this Ten of Wands is saying that something is requiring way too much of your time at this moment. It's I feel like something is asking too much of you. You have a lot to bear. I see that there's two children here, well, three children here. So you might be a person who has three responsibilities, major responsibilities on you. If not children, could be just major responsibilities on you already. And then you have something else added on to you. And I feel like you're going to need help with that. And I feel like you're trying to put on a happy face, or you're trying to put on this strong face, independent woman type of face. But in reality, it's a little bit too much, okay? You want to lend your nurturing energy to this person, but I feel like at what cost? Okay, so basically, if you're feeling weighed down by certain circumstances in your life, I feel like it's time to identify those circumstances that weigh you down and one by one eliminate them. All right, that is the message for the keyword being new beginnings. Let's go ahead and talk about our next card. See you there. Hey Pisces, we are here with Osiris and the keyword being renewal. This is maybe the middle of April and then middle of May, end of May, something like that. All right, so with the middle of April, we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Magician and we've got Align Your Life, the Oracle card. All right, so this basically tells me alignment is flowing into your cup of abundance right now. All right. I feel like at some point you are going to be experiencing a lot of joy and emotional fulfillment, either at work, at home, within yourself. All right. So then we have the Magician card here. And this basically tells me that while you're on your high rise, now is the time to manifest all the abundance to help you continue to align your path. With our keyword being renewal, this makes much sense. Okay, so what I would say is the best time to manifest is when you're experiencing a lot of excitement, a lot of joy, and a lot of love, when you're in your best mood possible. This always works. Anyone who does any type of workings, magical workings, anything like that, we all know that the best time to manifest is when you're in a good mood. Exercising, dancing helps you get into a good mood, get your energy flowing. This is going to be your best bet when it comes to aligning your life. This oracle card here says, Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to be changed? Almost dropped it. So basically, if there's anything that needs to be changed, the Magician card is going to be the energy that you're going to be working with. But what's going to back up that Magician card is that Ace of Cups. All right. So picking up a piece of your life is going to be a lot easier while in this emotional euphoric state. So renewal is right around the corner. That's basically what this message tells me during the middle of April. Moving on, we have the Queen of Coins, and then we have the Sun card. And this is probably like a really good pair of cards to have, actually. So this is basically saying successes, a smart investment. I feel like whatever you've invested in, it has repaid you in the form of abundance. I feel like you've placed a great deal of focus in order to improve a certain aspect of your life. Because the Queen of Coins is a person that is very invested. She's very committed. She doesn't let up until what she wants has manifested or is completed. So whatever you've been manifesting in, it is very abundant because we have a bunny here in the corner. She's very fertile with her investments. And then we have the Sun card. Oh my goodness, the Sun card. You know that whatever you have been investing yourself in, there's a lot of joy. The Sun card brightens up any card in the deck. And then it's kind of ironic how I pulled Pisces. I was just flipping through cards and I didn't realize that Pisces fell out until I set the cards out. And I was like, well, we got Pisces for the Pisces. So basically it says this energy is wishful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolves. So basically the energy that you're working with right now, maybe it comes from whatever you've manifested and then putting in the physical work with the Queen of Coins here. That has led you to the Sun card. Okay, the Sun card is about shining big and bright, being the center of attention, taking in all the glory that you deserve, all the hard earned is shining down on you, warming up your surroundings, and everything you touch is hit by the sunlight, turning it to gold. That's basically what's happening with this. So that is definitely in line with our keyword being renewal. So whatever you guys have been manifesting, poof, you guys picked a good time to start manifesting it because it's really coming into fruition. And then here we have towards probably the closer to the end of May or the middle of May, we have the Emperor. And then we have the Five of Coins. Now, don't get scared just because you see the Five of Coins in here, because we all know that when we see the Emperor, that means that things are going to be under control. No more, unexpected debt. No more things out of your control. Things are going to be in control, in line, in order. All right. So I feel like a highly action-oriented individual is going to be lending their protection and their safeguard of you. This could be a fatherly figure or someone who's offering stability and security to you in a time of need. Okay, they're going to lend you their expertise, their wisdom, their knowledge, their experience in an area where you're lacking. I feel like this person is going to help you renew with your renewing process. Okay, what are these keywords that I'm thinking about? Organization, regulation, manifestation. All right, so all these things are going to come into fruition and to help you, Pisces, resolve all your complications going on. I'm going to read this Pisces card again. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So basically, this person is here to soften and resolve. Whatever hardships you're going through, they're close to the end because you're going through a renewal, and that renewal is starting to take place at the beginning of April. All right, so now that we know what's going on here, let's go to our next card. See you there. Pisces, we're back with Hecate and the keyword being illumination. Everything in this deck is going to be dealing with things that you might not have known, but will soon be enlightened about. Okay, so during April, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Moon card, and then we have our Oracle card that says deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Okay, so I can see that you're going to be anticipating understanding what is hidden from plain sight. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we've got our Moon card. Okay, like I said, I feel like you might find yourself wanting to understand or to learn more about a subject that is unknown. Maybe you're going to be learning more about the occult because we have our depiction of Hecate, which is the crone goddess and the maiden mother in crone, and the triple goddess, the moons. Perhaps with this moon card here, I feel like this is you wanting to understand the wisdom behind the driving forces of the universe. Okay, that could mean, like I said, as far as the occult goes, Pisces, you're the type of individual that you want to know what's beneath the surface. Okay, you want to go as deep as the rabbit hole goes. You know, you want to illuminate more than what the moon outlines in your path. Okay, you have the notion to know that there's something there, but you can't make out the full, distinguished shape of what it is you're looking at, the full object. And therefore you have this need to get a better understanding, to know more about what's going on, what's below the surface. What is this? You want to understand the wisdom behind the driving forces of the universe. And that could deal with the occultism. Okay? And so to speak of it, this is kind of like the Pisces card as well, because it is the moon card. So this is your card, basically, Pisces. Okay, so another thing that I want to talk about is that in learning these things, you'll find the replenishment that you need going beneath the surface of the water. Okay, this is an invitation to connect with your creative, imaginative, psychic side of you, gain the knowledge of something about yourself that you've never known, especially during isolation. I feel like you want to understand what's going on. You have this urge to want to be in you being alone and being on isolation. You're going to have this urge to be like, let's see how far the rabbit hole goes down on YouTube. I just tell you, just go down the rabbit hole in YouTube, get lost in the rabbit hole and see what you find. I feel like you're going to find something out about yourself that you never knew that you would enjoy. That's kind of an ironic message right there. But for those of you who are not into the occult, who are not weirdos like myself, I feel like you're going to gain knowledge about something about yourself that you've never known. Like I said, just something about being alone, being in solitary confinement. You get to learn a lot about yourself. And that's just, that's just added passion for yourself with this Ace of Wands here, okay? So that's the message dealing with you during the middle of April. You guys are going to be discovering a lot of things, a lot of hidden knowledge. You're going to be yearning to learn some new stuff. All right, you're going to have plenty of energy to do it. Might as well get started. All right, during the beginning of May, we have what is this? The Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like some of y'all are running away from heartache and pain. I feel like at some point you might receive information through a text message, a letter, or by phone about something that's important to you. And I feel like this is going to leave you feeling lost, or like it's going to be an unfortunate setback for you. I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to express your sadness, though, because that's what the Knight of Swords tells me. Don't be afraid to express your sadness. All right. I feel like the first step in order to get through a difficult time is to acknowledge your emotions, okay? And that's what our Knight of Swords does. He acknowledges his, not necessarily his emotions, but he acknowledges what's going on around him through words, okay? So even if it's something like, if you just verbalize your sorrow, I don't care if you write it down, talk about what it is going on with you, and then write a possible solution to it, and then release it into the universe by burning it. I feel like this is a sense of cleansing it from your system. Remembering this is just a temporary phase. The journey has more to offer. So don't let this bump the road set you back, whatever that might be. This is a form of illumination for you, and you have to take that as a learning experience. Whatever it is that gives you this Three of Swords energy, this is just a learning experience. All right, now we've got the Neptune card. Neptune is actually the co-ruler of Pisces, the co-ruling planet of Pisces. So I think I did this in the previous card that I did, where we had the actual Pisces card. And then also we have the moon card right here. So there's a lot of synchronicities. And now that I'm thinking about it, we have the Queen of Swords. No, not Queen of Swords. I'm sorry. This is Libra. Not Libra, but this is Justice. There we go. Justice. So this is Justice. And then we also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, I can tell you right now, is about dreaming, fantasies, having an abundance in front of you, having so many options, you just don't know what to do. You have a lot of choices in front of you and you don't know which one to take because they all look yummy. Okay, so Neptune, that is pretty much a planet about, it pretty much is talking about longing for bliss, imagination, romance, even spiritualism, that is desire to transcend, and escapism. Getting away, drowning into your fantasies. Matter of fact, the card says your fantasies, yearning, longings, and potential for illusion. And that is, that's describing the Seven of Cups almost perfectly here. So let me put this down. So basically, what I get from the Justice and the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're weighing your options all around you. All around you, you have a multitude of choices or dreams or fantasies or things that you want to accomplish. I feel like you need to be sure to remember to be level-headed. If you want your fantasies, if you want to get enlightened, I feel like you have to have a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. Are these fantasies sustainable for you? Ask yourself, are the consequences of my actions or / choices, is this something that's going to leave me balanced in my reality? Be prepared to challenge these territories of your belief system, because when you don't go through this process of elimination with the Justice card, you can wind up in a place you don't want to be. So that is a message for you, and that is a form of illumination as well with our keyword. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Pisces. I'm glad you sat through this entire reading. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Pisces, that's all I have for you today in this reading. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Email me here if you want a reading, personal reading for me. If you'd like to talk about this in the comments down below, do so. And make sure that you ring the bell so that you can hear from me again next week. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.